Welcome to mindful breathing and what's the thinking behind it, why we're doing it, and so on. Well, this is a natural progression from the practice we have just been doing, where we're combining our phrase with our breathing process. In this practice, we're going to be dropping the phrase and we're just focusing on our breath. As before, we're not trying to change our normal breathing pattern in any way. Now, during the course of a meditation, it perhaps will change, but that's fine. That's just a natural change that occurs as a result of the meditation. And a bit of a reminder here, why are we using our breath? Well, it deeply embodies our meditation practice and stops it becoming just a mental exercise, stops it becoming something which is stuck between our ears. It's also very emotionally calming in a very natural way when we begin to focus on our breath and let our thoughts go and so on. And thirdly, and quite importantly, it's always here, always now. It doesn't disappear into the past and try and retake a breath. We don't disappear into the future and try and capture a breath from the future. It's always in present time, which, as you see as the practice unfolds, is a very important concept. Now, for the purposes of this meditation, we're also considering the breath as having 4 different phases. The breath comes in, it pauses for a moment when it's full, it rolls out again on the out breath, pauses for a moment when it's empty, and then rolls back in again, etc. And to use an analogy, as I mentioned before, it's kind of like you're sitting on a beach and you're watching the ocean come in, pause for a moment, roll out again, pause for a moment before coming back in again. So what's the actual practice like? Well, this practice also is a repetitive 2-step practice. And in step 1, we focus our attention, our awareness on our out breath as it goes out and the pause just before the next in breath. Then in step 2, we allow our attention to relax as the breath comes in and we pause at the full point. Then we come back to step 1. Our focus then goes again on our out breath and the pause before the next in-breath cycle, where we relax our attention into a general awareness of what's going on as the breath comes in and we pause at the full point. So as you can see, it's very, very similar to the last practice we did. The only real difference is that we drop the phrase. We're just focusing on our breath. So that's the theory behind it and why we're doing it. In the next video, we'll be looking at actually practicing this.